Hey, this is Jamie Grant, and was just going to run through Capstone project number one for the Keap partnership. Um, One of the things I like about Keap is appointments and some of the automations that can trigger off those appointments in the way that you can schedule follow ups based on the date of the appointment. On some other applications, that can be kind of hard because you have an appointment come in, and that could be an appointment for today or for 3 weeks out. So it gets a little complicated in terms of scheduling those automations out if you don't have a way that it actually knows when the appointment date is scheduled for. So it's a pretty slick feature in Keap that I like. And so I've got this sort of schedule time on my site, um, where you can schedule an appointment. Pretty straightforward here. And then within the appointment here, you can see you can edit and you can actually build out the automations directly out of here. Like if you've got text reminders set up, you can send out a text reminder, create a deal in the pipeline, tag contacts as website consult requests, whatever, right? So that's pretty slick. And then in addition to those sort of built-in automations directly out of the appointment, I did one here. It's pretty simple where the appointment gets made. So this is website consult request, right, from the previous screen. And then it goes into like a 2-week follow-up on that appointment based on the date that the user had their appointment, right? So we'll go in here and it runs, and then 0 days and 42 minutes after the contact's appointment. So this would be like a super simple, good to talk email. And that's really all it says. It's text-based email out that says, awesome to get a chance to talk today. I appreciate the opportunity, blah, blah, blah. And then it kind of plays a little bit. You can obviously do whatever you feel comfortable with, but it kind of plays a little bit on if you have anything else to talk about, here's my personal cell phone, to get in touch with me. So that's pretty straightforward. And then we go back to 7-day runtime. So this is again 7 days after the appointment, 7 days and 30 minutes after the appointment. You get a 7-day follow-up call. So that's obviously, this is running automated as an automation. So you wouldn't have likely talked to them. And if you did, you could change up and add a tag that, they'd call back and wanted to work with you. But if nothing had happened, then they would get a 7-day follow-up email. Thanks for the time last week, automatically merging in their name. Had a great time talking, blah, blah, blah. Let me know if you have any thoughts. And then click here for a quick case study where we've got a page on the website where we're doing case studies, every 2 months. And so that just goes to that page on our website. And it's got basically the most recent fun case study that we've got for automations or whatnot. So then that goes out 7 days after. And then you got 12 days later, it assigns a task to say sort of what's going on with this person. So, basically we're running people to a strategy call, a follow-up email immediately or pretty close, 42 minutes after the call to just say thanks for their time. Then 7 days later, a follow-up. And then if still nothing's happened, then we would look at, where to go next. Does this person a good fit? Do we want to follow up with a phone call? How do we want to go forward with these folks? Or do we want to remove them as a prospect? So that's sort of the basics of this little 2-week follow-up automation based on an appointment getting set and sort of a strategy call sort of idea.